Ah, Prabhu Kora Doya, Deho More Parachaya.
Prabhu Kora Doya, Deho More Parachaya.
Ah, Prabhu Kora Doya, Deho More Parachaya.
Prabhu Kora Doya, Deho More Parachaya.
Ah, Prabhu Kora Doya, Deho More Parachaya. Ebeja Shagusha Tribhuvana,
Sagusu Tribhuvana,
Ebeja Shagusha Tribhuvana,
Sagusu Tribhuvana,
Srila Prabhupada Patita Pavana,
Tavavana,
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada.
Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada,
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Prabhupada.
Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
Jaya Gurudev, Gurudev.
𝑺𝒖𝒏𝒅𝒂𝒚 𝑳𝒐𝒗𝒆 Vishnu Bhakti Pradavi Sarvachai Namo Namaha. Shri 𝒭 Vishnu Bhakti Pradavi Sarvachai Namo Namaha. Shri 𝒭 Vishnu Bhakti Pradavi Sarvachai Namo Namaha. Shrimati Tulsi Maharani ki jai. Namo Namaha Tulasi Krishna Preyasi. Namo Namaha
Tulasi Krishna Preyasi. Namo Namaha
Tulasi Krishna Preyasi. Namo Namaha
Tulasi Krishna Preyasi. Namo Namaha
Radha Krishna Seva Pavo अभिलाषी
राधा कृष्ण सेवा पावो ये अभिलाषी
ये तुम्हारा शरणालय तारा वांछा पूर्ण है
ये तुम्हारा शरणालय तारा वंशा पुनः
कृपा कोरी करो तारे वृंदावनवासी
कृपा करे करो तारे वृंदावनवासी
मोरे अभिलाष विलास कुंज दियोवास
मोरे अभिलाष विलास कुंज दियोवास
नयने हिरवो सदा युगलारूपराशि
नयने हरिवो सारा युगलारूपराशि
हे निवेदनाधारा सखीरानुगत करो
हे निवेदनाधारा सखीरानुगत करो
सेवाधिकारा दिए गुरु निज दासी
सेवारी और दिए गुरु निज दासी
दीन कृष्ण दासी को ए नमोरा होए
दीना कृष्ण दासी को नमोरा
श्री राधा गोविंद प्रेम सदा ये नबासी
श्री राधा गोविंद प्रेमी सरय नवासी
श्री राधा गोविंद प्रेम सदा ये नबासी
श्री राधा गोविंद प्रेम सरय नवासी
यानि कानि च पापानि ब्रह्मचादिकानि च तानि तानि प्रणश्यन्ते प्रदक्षिणा पादे पादे
यानि कानि च पापानि ब्रह्मचर्ये कानि च तानि तानि प्रणश्यन्ते प्रदक्षिणा परे परे
यानि कानि च पापानि ब्रह्मचादिकानि च तानि तानि प्रणश्यन्ते प्रदक्षिणा पादे पादे
यानि कानि च पापानि ब्रह्मचर्ये कानि च तानि तानि प्रणश्यन्ते प्रदक्षिणा परे परे
यानि कानि च पापानि ब्रह्मचादिकानि च तानि तानि प्रणश्यन्ते प्रदक्षिणा पादे पादे
यानि कानि च पापानि ब्रह्मचर्ये कानि च तानि तानि प्रणश्यन्ते प्रदक्षिणा परे परे
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jaya Tulsi Maharani, Jaya Tulsi Maharani, Jaya Tulsi Maharani, Jaya Tulsi Maharani.
Jaya Tulsi Maharani, Jaya Tulsi Maharani, Jaya Tulsi Maharani, Jaya Tulsi Maharani.
Jaya Vrinda Devi, Jaya Vrinda Devi, Jaya Vrinda Devi, Jaya Vrinda Devi.
Jaya Vrinda Devi, Vrinda Devi, Vrinda Devi, Jaya Vrinda Devi.
Shrimad 𝒖𝒏𝒅𝒂𝒚 𝑳𝒐𝒗𝒆 Vishnu Bhakti Paradevi Sarvachai Namo Namaha.
𝒖𝒏𝒅𝒂𝒚 Vishnu Bhakti Paradevi Sarvachai Namo Namaha. 𝒖𝒏𝒅𝒂𝒚 Vishnu Bhakti Paradevi Sarvachai Namo Namaha. Tulsi Devi Maharani ki. O Tulsi, beloved of Krishna, I bow before you again and again. My desire is stopped in the service of Shri Radha Krishna. Whoever takes shelter of you has his wishes fulfilled. Bestowing your mercy on him, you make me residents of Vrindavan. My desire is that you also grant me residence in the Prasaguru of Sri Vrindavan Dham. Thus within my vision, I shall always behold the beautiful pastimes of Sri Radha and Krishna. I beg you to make me a follower of our damsels of Raj. Please give to me the privilege and devotion service and make me your own maid servant. Thus by fallen and lowly servant of Krishna praise, may I always swim in the love of Shri Radha and Govinda. Shri Mata Tulsi Devi Maharani.
Hare Krishna. So as usual, we will do one round of japa together, right? It's very auspicious that we chant together. So after that, we will continue the rest of the programs. Hare Krishna. If you have your bag, chanting bag, you can do the wrong on your bag. If not, you could just continue chanting like that without the bag.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram,
Nama Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Nama Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyabhari Paschatya Desatarini Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasudeva Gaura Bhakta Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasudeva Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasudeva Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasudeva Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasudeva Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Bol.
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare,
Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama,
everyone
Krishna
chant.
Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hey, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hey, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
Gaura Hare.
Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hari Bol.
Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaura Hari Bol,
Nitya Gaura Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Nitya Gaura Hare Bol.
Jaya Gaura Nitai, Gaura Nitai, Gaura Nitai, Jaya Gaura Nitai. Jaya Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram.
Jaya Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram.
Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada.
Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada.
Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada.
Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada.
Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada.
Jaya
Jaya
Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada.
Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada.
Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada.
Prabhupada, 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 Jai Prabhupada.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jai Prabhupada.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna, Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Goswami Prabhupada Maharaj ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnavini ki jai. Namacharya Shri Haridas Thakur ki jai. Prem Si Kahao Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasari Sri Gaura Bhaktivinoda ki jai. Sri Radha Krishna Gopal Gopinath Syamakunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhana ki jai. Vrindavan Dham ki jai. Mayapanavadip Dham ki jai. Jagannathpuri Dham ki jai. Gangamai Yamunamai ki jai. Srimati Tulsi Devi Bhakti Devi ki jai. Samaveda Bhaktivinoda ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premananda. Our glory to the sum of devotees. Our glory to the sum of devotees. Our glory to the sum of devotees. Our glory is all glory to Sri Gauranga. Do we have to chant Radha Madhava?
Maharaj, it's okay. I can introduce you first, please.
No. Do we have to chant Radha Madhava? Or
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
so,
you can.
already done. No need.
Yeah, we normally chant Jai Radha Madhava before the class.
Okay.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki. On behalf of the temple management team, I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome each and every one of you to this special Sunday Love Feast. All Prabhupada Sunday Love Feast is very, very special But this afternoon, Sunday Law Feast is even more special because we have a very, very special personality with us here this afternoon. He is no other than His Holiness Bhakti Vasudeva Swami. He is an ISKCON guru, initiating guru, and member of the spiritual advisors Bhagavata Assembly called Sabha, a partner of the GBC. He has a PhD in applied management and decisions science from the Walden University in Minneapolis, USA. He's a consummate scholar practitioner of leadership and organizational change. He has authored over 35 publications in international peer-reviewed journals and has extensive experience integrating Gaudiya Vaishnava technologies with management science. His recent best presentation, award-winning research presentation at the World Academy of Science, Engineering and Technology Conference in London is Sonic Therapeutic Intervention for the Prevention of Financial Fraud. His preaching adventures are mainly on members of the academia, professionals, youths in Krishna consciousness development. He received his first and second initiation from His Holiness Bhakti Tirtha Swami Maharaj in 1986 and sannyas from His Holiness 𝒖𝒏𝒅𝒂𝒚 Swami in February 26, 2009 in Sridham, Mayapur, India. So my dear devotees, friends, it's a little lengthy introduction, but Maharaj is, in simple terms, a scholar, a Vedic scholar. And many of the things that I've just read, I hardly know anything what it means. But I am basically repeating what is here that describes Maharaj. But Maharaj has been traveling and preaching and has been living very, very exemplary life for decades in ISKCON, and I'm sure all of us will be fascinated, thrilled with his presentation this afternoon. So over now to His Holiness Bhakti Vasudeva Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
So I'd like to make a request. The request is very simple. This temple room right now, temple room here, this is Lord Jagannath's court. Any one of you has been to the judiciary, the high court or the magistrate court where they are presiding over a case? You've ever been there? For those who have never been there, listen. If you are in the courtroom, either you went there to listen to a case or whatever, and you receive a call, you are arrested by the police. For so, my request is, please know that this is Lord Jagannath's court. We don't want anyone to be arrested. Put your phones on plane mode. Don't put it off. Put it on plane mode. Plane mode means you're on a jet plane and, the signals can interfere with the plane signals, so that we have some good get-together and there is no distractions. Thank you very much. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari.
Yeah.
Yasudhanandana Brajajana Ranjana
Bhajajana Ranjana
Yasudhanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana
Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana
Jamana Tera Vanachari
Jamuna Tera Vanachari
Jamana Tera Vanachari
Jamuna Tera Vanachari
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama
Jaya Prabhupada 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 Srila Prabhupada
Prabhupada
Nitai Gaur Hariba 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 Bala Hariba
Haribo Haribo Nitai Gaura Haribo
Jaya Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajakacarya Astotra Satat Sisima the Divine Grace of Lord Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada Maharaj Ki Jai Jaya Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajakacarya Astotra Satat Sisima His Divine Grace of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Goswami Prabhupada Maharaj Ki Jai Ananta Gaudiya Vaishnavini Ki Jai. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the Guru and Gauranga. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, I guess all of you are familiar with this book. I'm not familiar with this book. Can you signify by raising up your hand? So I assume everybody is familiar with this book. All right. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 7, text 29. If you have your, yes. It's not written on the board, so I will just read through and then we can discuss it. Jara Marana Mokshaya Mam Asritya Yatanti Ye Te Brahma Sad-Vibhu Krishna Adhyatman Kama-Chakila. Is it written somewhere? You see the good thing about technology? Good for you. So please kindly responsibly repeat. Jara Marana Mokshaya Mam Asritya Yatanti Ye Te Brahma Tad-Vidhum Krishna Adhyatma Kama-Chakilam. Can someone try? Ladies, anyone can try? Anyone to try? So translation, we skip the word for word translation. Translation, and then the purport by His Divine Grace is confirmed. Srila 𝑺𝒖𝒏𝒅𝒂𝒚 Swami Prabhupada Maharaj ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you. Intelligent persons who are endeavoring for liberation from all age and death take refuge in me in devotional service. They are actually Brahman because they entirely know everything about transcendental activities. Please kindly responsibly repeat. Intelligent persons who are endeavoring for liberation from all age and death take refuge in me in devotional service. They are actually Brahman because they entirely know everything about transcendental activities. So please be attentive, listen to Prabhupada's purport. Birth, death, old age, and diseases affect this material body, but not the spiritual body. There is no death. There's no birth, death, old age, and disease for the spiritual body, so one who attains a spiritual body becomes one of the associates of the Supreme Personality of Godhead and engages in eternal devotional service. Take that again. There is no birth, death, old age, and disease for the spiritual body. So one who attains a spiritual body becomes one of the associates of the Supreme Personality of Godhead and engages in eternal devotional service. It's really liberated. Aham Brahmasmi. I am spirit. It is said that one should understand that he is Brahman, spirit soul. This Brahman conception of life is also devotional service. As described in this verse, the pure devotees are transcendentally situated on the Brahman platform, and they know everything about transcendental activities. 4 kinds of impure devotees who engage themselves in the transcendental service of the Lord achieve their respective goals, and by the grace of the Supreme Lord, when they are fully Krishna conscious, they actually enjoy spiritual association with the Supreme Lord. But those who are worshippers of demigods never reach the Supreme Lord in his supreme abode, supreme planet. Even the less intelligent Brahman, realized persons, cannot reach the supreme planet of Krishna known as Goloka Vrindavan. Only persons who perform activities in Krishna consciousness, Mam Ashritya, are actually entitled to be called Brahman, because they are actually endeavoring to reach the Krishna planet. Such persons have no misgivings about Krishna, and thus they are factually Brahman. Those who are engaged in worshipping the form or acha of the Lord, or who are engaged in meditation on the Lord simply for liberation from material bondage, also know by the grace of the Lord the purpose of Brahman, Adibhuta, etc., as explained by the Lord in the next chapter. Om Gyana Timirandasya, Gyana Janam Sanakaya, Saksola Meditam, Yena Tismai, Se Gurave. The Chaitanya Manovistam, Sapetam, Yena Bhutale, Swayam Rupa, Kadamaya, Dadat Swa, Padantika. Vansha Kalpatari Picha, Kripas, Pavane Bio, Vaishnavi Bio. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pistaya Bhutale, Samate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Itina. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pachari Nevisis Disatari Vande Sri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Sahodato Patatai Prosperwantu Chita Chanda Tamam Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasaris Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama. So I read the translation again. Intelligent persons who are endeavoring for liberation from old age and death take refuge in me in devotional service. They are actually Brahman because they entirely know everything about transcendental activities. So this is the beauty of devotional service to Lord Krishna. All those who are endeavoring on this path, this glorious path, they are not only are they benefited from this process, but even those members of their families who even were against them performing this devotional service, they become liberated. It's funny, right? This devotional service, someone may be against you, say family member, say, oh, this is Hare Krishna, 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 Krishna. No. Don't go there. And they create some trouble for you in your attempt to serve the Lord. Even those people, they benefit from your devotional service. In the Chaitanya Bhagavat, it is mentioned how for the Paramahamsa, 21 generations in his family or her family, they become liberated automatically. For the Madhyam, I think about 14 generations. And for just the practitioner, someone who is following the regulatory principles and doing service and chanting every day, also some members of their family, they become benefited from it. So what type of job that you be doing if even you become the president of Guyana? How many members of your family are going to be liberated? So this process of devotional service is an amazing system where not only those who are participating in the process benefit, but even those who do not participate in as much as they are related to them by blood. So, Krishna consciousness is not about saving your head, saving your neck. No. Whatever services you are performing, devotional service, you are actually helping the whole of your family. In fact, generations past and generations yet to be born in your family. You tell me one type of job you do that will give you this type of benefit. I've never seen any type of job like that. And what could be more important than this? And therefore, we should see how we are taking this process, sustainably forward. We may have some challenges in this process of Krishna consciousness, but nothing good comes easy. There's nothing good that you pursue in this world that you have it on a platter of gold. You work hard for it. You find amongst the entertainers, these celebrities. I was just reading about Michael Jackson. He was a pop star king. But he had no single iota of a day, a break. No, he was always rehearsing. He was always rehearsing. He was thinking. His thinking, feeling, and willing is all about musical rehearsal. So he shoots up to become a prominent figure in the industry. So Krishna consciousness is also like that. We want to become situated on transcendental platform. We have to practice. There are two categories of people, those two categories of devotees in a nutshell: the practitioners and the non-practitioners. So one could wonder, you mean even the non-practitioners, they are called devotees? Yes, they're devotees. And so, just like if you go to medical school, or you go to law school, you're a lawyer, you finish, graduate from law school. So medical studies, the same thing. You finish from medical studies, you are called a doctor. You are not automatically called a medical practitioner. Medical practitioner is one who is practicing. Because there are people who study medicine, and in America it's so difficult to go into medical school. There are people who study medicine, they acquire a medical degree, and they choose another profession, maybe to become a businessman or an estate agent or something. Yeah, there are people like that. They want some other stuff. They are not called medical practitioners. They have their title doctor, but they are not medical practitioners. Law also is the same thing. If you study law, you call a lawyer. But if you're practicing in the courts, you are a legal practitioner. So you may have the degree. But what you do with the degree, that is your credibility. So we have an opportunity to be able to serve Krishna, to serve the devotees of the Lord, and elevate our consciousness and free so many generations from our families. I remember when I joined, I never really cared about going to preach to family members. Because I understand, if I become a pure devotee, then come on, why should I waste my time with these people? Instead of going to quarrel and fight and all this type of stuff, so I said, let me just focus on myself. And if I attain perfection, automatically so many generations will be liberated. So if you understand the science of Krishna consciousness, if even family members are opposed to your involvement in Krishna consciousness, you don't have to worry. So, the bottom line is that when we joined this Krishna consciousness in the beginning, we were very, very serious, very, very enthused, very highly motivated. We come to Mangalati every day. I know some people, when I was managing temples, I know some people, they would drive far away, 1 hour to come to Mangalati. But after some years, they relax. Especially after taking first initiation, it's like, oh, I've achieved the goal. But after first initiation means that you have just started the journey. You have been initiated into the system. So, devotional service is on different platforms, but essentially everyone is treading on the path of devotion in as much as they are serving the devotees of Lord Krishna. I said serving the devotees of Lord Krishna because according to Lord Krishna in his conversation with Arjuna in the Katha Upanishad, Lord Krishna said that the worship, the service to his devotees is more important than service to him. So here is the secret of success in devotional service. We don't need to endeavor so much to go and serve Krishna directly. But if we serve the devotees, so it's a simple process. And we need to just rejoin Krishna consciousness. We should reflect on when we join, how we're so serious, and implement these same strategies and the same input so that we can always be focused and enthused in Krishna consciousness. So the process of rejoining, it requires some type of an emergency consciousness. Because if we don't have that emergency consciousness, we'll be thinking, well, I have so many years, and I'm still young. I just got married. Let me enjoy my life. After, when I get old, then when I get old, then I can become serious with this devotional service. But there's no need to waste any time. Because we don't know whether we're going to get old. See, my Guru Maharaj, he left the planet when he was 55. I'm surprised I'm still hanging out on this planet because I'm over 60. Oh, yeah. So, even a child born today could leave their body. So, we don't have to procrastinate the execution of Krishna consciousness because this is the ultimate goal of our human existence. We have so many goals, but this is the ultimate goal. We have strategic goals, immediate goals, but this Krishna consciousness is our ultimate goal. The sum and substance of life. In fact, life makes no meaning if we do not understand the very purpose of our existence and prosecute that purpose. I mean, imagine if someone has been registered in a university, and of course in the university there are so many distractions. There's drugs, sex, all types of stuff. The student may become distracted by the external because the environment impacts on values, the environment impacts on behavior. Papa will give the example, if you put your hand into fire, fire will burn you. If you put a nail, iron nail in fire, the nail will gradually acquire the quality of the fire. That is the field theory. In fact, there is a theory based, the example Prabhupada normally gives with the nail, that in science we have a theory called the field theory. It was propounded by a German psychologist, Professor Lewin. And Lewin brought up, he conducted some experiments and came up with the conclusion that the environment impacts on our values. And it's true. You, say you went to America this is winter, okay. If you go out without putting on proper dress, you'll be sick. That's the environment impacts on you. And so, the environment affects our values, affects our behavior. And therefore, even the whole ideology of the theater, going to the holy places or the holy places, is based on the field theory. Because if you go to the holy places, what are the events going on there? I mean, it's like in the temple. Anything that has to do with Jagannath, Baladeva, Subhadra, and Gaura-Nitai, that is what takes place here. If you go to the theater, you go to Vrindavan, go to Mayapur, Jagannath Puri, whatever the theater may be, the concentration is on devotion. And therefore, if you step on those type of theaters, whether you like it or not, you have a positive impact on your devotional service. And that's why we request, we plead with our devotees, please plan on going to pilgrimage. Plan on coming to Mayapur. Plan on visiting Vrindavan. Just like we make so much endeavor. We save so much money to go to Disneyland. Huh? So we should take our devotional service as a major priority. Because you are Brahman. You are on the transcendental platform. And if you simply make some step to rejoin Krishna consciousness, will be good to go. Yes, Prabhupada does not give very long classes. Any comments or questions? They say a word is enough for the wise. If you listen to Prabhupada lectures, he gives classes for 20 minutes, 18 minutes. We give classes for 3 hours, 2 hours. I don't know where we get that idea. That's okay. That's all right. So, any comments? Yes. What? Yeah, but that's a nice inquiry, because I have seen people like this. I met with students, for instance, and their family members, they are meat eaters, and they don't even want them to be vegetarians. That's the worst thing. So. And when you have those type of developments in your life, it could be very disturbing. But you know what? I'll tell you the story of some instances. I know of some kids who were in college, in the university. In America, college, we may refer to university. So I know of some kids who were in the university, and their parents were very antagonistic to them even chanting Hare Krishna. To them, what is this boy? You hearing? Yeah. Those of you who are born in this movement, you should hear this. I know of cases where the mother will wake up in the dead of night and go to the child's room to check whether he or she is there. And if she's not, or he or she is not lying on their bed, she knows that the child must be in the bedroom chanting, in the toilet chanting. I know of cases like that. And the mother will break the door and beat the hell out of them. You're hearing this? And for some of our kids, The parents have to push them. Hey, let's go to temple. Let's go to temple. Let's go to do some service and all this stuff. So this is a big difference. Now, those kids, they never give up. In fact, they become even strong because they are being beaten. I mean, it's like the parents have become like a mini Irankasipu. How Irankasipu abused Prahlad because of worship of Lord Vishnu, because of addiction to Lord Vishnu. And so we've seen cases like that. But then, church devotees, they need constant association and someone who has to be supportive in their lives. Otherwise, it could be very traumatic. You want to do something, and then you have family members. I have seen cases, not in Russia. I have seen cases where devotees, a devotee lives in the temple. Devotee is even the president of the temple. And the family members organize military guys to come and take him away. I have seen that. They don't take him to their home. They take him to a military camp for torture. So I've seen cases like that. But then, after the whole scenario, they never gave up. So it's a matter of being determined and being focused on the ultimate goal. Ishvara Sarva Bhutanam Redi Se Ajunatista. Lord Krishna is in our heart as the super soul. And therefore, he will facilitate our needs. Whatever difficulties we may pass through, we should never give up Krishna consciousness. And so, for instance, if you are in a family setting where family members are not vegetarians, nobody can force meat into your mouth. Nobody. You just tell them that you are not eating this. Finish. All right, if you don't want to give me money or you don't want to cook for me, so be it. But nobody can force, and no parent will come and force meat into your mouth. No. Sometimes it's a test to see what do we want. We want Krishna or we want something else. So we have these confrontations in the family. And the people who are going to confront you with problems are the ones who supposedly love you the most. I remember when I joined, I did not visit family members for 16 years. 16. Because there was someone in the family that I have a weakness towards his instructions. I couldn't tell him no if he tells me something. And I knew very well that they would not like this Krishna consciousness. I gave up everything. I had a very bright future. And I gave up everything to become a full-time priest. No, they wouldn't like it. Because I had that experience. When I was in high school, final year of high school, I wanted to join the military. But then I wanted to go to a military university. And my friends went to tell my father's younger brother, and he came chastising me, and I gave up the idea. I like guns, so I wanted to go to the military. So I had that type of experience in the past, and so I decided, no, this is my goal. I will never visit anybody until I become really strong. For 16 years, my father has given up. The family members had given up. In fact, when I visited after 16 years, I came with some devotees with plenty of books, cartons of Prabhupada's books. And we distributed all those books. And then the people who didn't get the books, they were so angry. So, the bottom line is determination. We should be determined no matter the circumstances. If we are not determined, we can just easily give up. Prahlad is a good example. Prahlad was in an unfavorable circumstance. He never gave up. And his father tried to kill him. He couldn't kill him. And so the example is there. People who were unwavered in their devotional service, and Krishna came to the rescue. Krishna is not a fool. If we are determined, he will come to the rescue. So, Mahaprabhu, that was a nice question you triggered here. Very nice. Any other last comment or question? Because we have about 2.5 minutes more. Any Mataji's, any question? Yes, please. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Mm. Okay. Thank you. Yes. Terrible. Yeah. Yeah, when we have challenges, we should not sit back and say, oh, this is my karma. We should be practical. I'll give you an example. There was this 8-year-old girl, and this was in Laguna Beach in Florida, in America. I was at a temple. I gave a class on Sunday, and before I get up from the ashram, this gentleman came to me and started reporting himself about what he did to his 8-year-old girl, daughter. He told me how he came back from work one day, and then started raining all type of abuses, insulting this 8-year-old daughter. But the girl was very un-American. Why I said he's un-American? She didn't call the police. Because that's an abuse. And in America, you do that to your child, they will call the police, and police will come in 5 minutes. You're taken to prison. She didn't do that. So she tolerated. She adopted Krishna's strategy, tam titiksha swa bharata. Tolerate. She tolerated, but she did not just condone the trauma. If we have a bad experience and we keep accumulating that all in the name of tolerance without addressing it, we could suffer very serious consequences. So it seems that this girl was a completely different personality. She didn't just stomach it, but she kept quiet all through she was receiving the insult. Some days had passed. They were laughing together. Father and daughter were laughing together. And she raised the issue. Papa, you know the other day, you came back from work and you did this to me. Did you have any fight with somebody in the office that day? 8-year-old girl. What does this imply? It implies that yes, someone will cheek us. Someone will step on our toes. Someone will hurt us. At that time, we should tolerate. But then, when your temper comes down, you should be able to call that person or go to that person and seek for clarification about their action or about their utterance. In that way, you can help to resolve even a deep-rooted conflict. In fact, the strategy that the girl utilized, we use that in managing conflicts, in deep-rooted conflicts. Someone has to be quiet because it takes the tongue to wreak havoc. One president of one country comes to say ill about one country, another, their president also comes to say something very hurtful, and then they promise each other for war. That is fighting. And so, in our communities, in our families, someone will hurt us. Someone will create a problem. We should tolerate, but we should be able to address that situation in a friendly and loving way afterwards. See, devotees have this misconception of anything goes. When you are traumatized by the ill effects of some interference in your life, it could lead to very dismal consequences. Therefore, addressing issues is pivotal to sustainable spiritual development. It can come from, look, you have kids, they will be nasty. The child will be nasty at one point or the other. You have a spouse, he or she will be nasty at one point or the other. At that time, you should adopt Krishna's strategy. Tam titikshaswa. Tolerate. But you will need to address that situation when your temper comes down in a loving and friendly way. All right, our time is up. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Hare Krishna. Maharaj, you're leaving? Okay. Because we will have a little bit request service for you once again before you leave. So in addition of having Maharaj here this afternoon, we have another aspect of the program that we are here for. So this evening, it is a mixed emotion with feelings of gratitude and affection. And we've all gathered here to appreciate the wonderful services of His Grace Dayal Nitai Prabhu and Our Grace Anita Mataji, who are soon migrating to the US to continue their devotional journey there. Srila Prabhupada often emphasized that our movement grows not by buildings or systems, but by the sincere service of devotees who offer their hearts to Krishna. In this regard, both Dayal Nitai and Anita Mataji have set a shining example of what it means to serve with love, humility, and dedication. Over the years, they have contributed in so many valuable ways: dance, drama performances, cooking for the devotees and the deities, serving in the gift shop, participating in kirtan, management responsibilities, garland making, and countless other behind-the-scenes offerings. Their service has always been marked by a gentle, cooperative, and sweet nature. Both of them are widely known for being kind, considerate, non-political, and fully service-oriented. Their mood has created harmony, uplifted many, and brought joy to the hearts of the devotees. Their devotion has added beauty to our festivals, strength to the management, and a warmth to our community. Truly, the presence of such devotees becomes part of the soul of the temple. Though we will miss their physical association, we take solace in knowing that wherever they go, they will continue serving under the shelter of their Lordship Shishi Nitai Chaitanya Chandra, Shishi Krishna Balaram, Shishi Jagannath Baladev and Subhadra Devi, and in loving guidance to Srila Prabhupada. On behalf of the entire congregation of Shishi Gaur-Nitai Ashirvad Mandir, we offer heartfelt blessings for your safe journey, good health, spiritual strength, and ever-increasing enthusiasm in devotional service. Please accept this expression of our appreciation as a small token of deep gratitude we feel for you both. Thank you, Dayanitai, Prabhu, and Anita Mataji, for everything you have done for our temple and for all the love you have given to the devotees. May the mercy of Gaur-Nitai be with you always. Hare Krishna. So, I've had the good fortune of being in temple management from, well, I started in 2004, first of all. Then in 2008, I came off of management. And then I took back into management somewhere around 2012 back. And I can say without any fear of contradiction that the mood of these devotees has been overwhelming. Over this period, which is over a decade, I can't remember, or maybe I can count on my hands, the few times that I would have requested, especially Anita Mataji, and she would have refused to do a service that was requested of her. I can't remember. Maybe there were a few occasions, and maybe recently when she took up to being engaged in catering and like that, she came a little bit more engaged. But prior to that, I can't remember any time that we would have requested her. And by extension, Dayal Nitai also, because they're married together. And without his agreeing and without his sanctioning, then she cannot do all that she was doing. Right? So both parties, words alone cannot. I tried to write something down that what I wanted to say, not to get too emotional, but still sometimes the emotion gets to you. I thought by writing it down, then, you know, it would not come just like that from me. But we are very, very much indebted to this family for everything that it has done for us. And like I said, you, as a manager, you will not want better devotees to be in your temple, to work along with you, to cooperate with you, and to serve you. So I don't want to continue speaking. We went a little bit over. I want to ask His Grace Subal Krishna Prabhu, and then I'll ask His Grace Anirudh Prabhu to just share a couple of minutes with some interactions or reflections, something that they would have had in dealing with them. So we'll start with Subal Krishna Prabhu. I really don't need to introduce him, but I will. He is one of our very, very senior Pujari here at this temple. He has been serving for decades. Since at IFLOT he is starting serving. He wasn't at Pujari then, but he was started at IFLOT. And he has been here serving for decades, doing everything under the sun, and all aspects of our program, from serving the deities to serving the devotees to serving all different areas of service. Thank you, Subal Prabhu, also for everything you've done. Please come and share with us something about Anita Mataji and Dayal Nitai that strikes you or you remember fondly of them.
Hare Krishna, everybody. I want you all to give me an honest answer. When Mahaprabhu don't talk, do you think he got anything more for me to say? I don't think so. Because I think he said it all. But there are some things that we have to take, we take it for granted in life. All right? Recently, we missed two devotees permanently, though they still live in our thoughts. Bhagavad Prasad Prabhu passed away suddenly. Rajpal Prabhu from Diamond Scheme passed away also suddenly. Nowhere to be seen. Now, two more devotees will be leaving us. And if they adopt the same attitude like Maharaj and we go see them back after 16 years, well, probably many of us will be gone by then. Right. But as I said earlier, we take many things for granted. Narottama Das said in Emmanuel's bhajan, he said, Ramachandra Sangamagi. Right? What he desires a devotee company. Devotee company. And Govinda Das Kaviraj say, in his bhajan, Bhajahure Mana Shri Nanda Nandana Abhaya Charanara Vinare Durlabha Manava Gyanama Satsangi. This satsang, this association with devotees are very, very important for our development. Right? So when people are around, when devotees are around, even if you make good friendship with them, even not much philosophy discourse or whatever, they give us what we call inspiration. And as Mahaprabhu said, if you sum up his whole speech, if you sum up Mahaprabhu's whole speech about Anita Mataji and Prabhu Vezi, you put it in one word, inspiration. Right? This is what we all need for our development in Krishna consciousness. We only need inspiration and we will make progress. I don't have anything much to say because, as I said, Mahaprabhu said it all already. So we wish Prabhu and Mataji the best and wherever you go. And please don't forget us. Not 16 years. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna. So, Mother Bhagavad Puran is asking to say something, but the time matter is very limited. So, I will want to ask Subal Prabhu, Anirudh Prabhu, is Anirudh Prabhu first, and let us see it because the time I don't want to move forward anything or make too many adjustments. So, we'll now ask His Grace Anirudh Prabhu. Anirudh Prabhu has been here, champion, Pujari, long-standing, very, very senior personality in our temple here. Since in Iflot, he's been Pujari, actively serving there. And he has served here for many decades also. Despite his advanced age, and his health situation, he has chosen to be here and remained here with us. And we so much inspired. Subal used the word inspired. When I came to this temple 24 odd years ago, when I heard Anirudh's Prabhu Kirtan, I became very inspired. Thank you, Anirudh Prabhu. Please come forward and share something about Dayalnitai and Anita Mataji.
Hari Bol, Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The same thing, Mahaprabhu talked so much of me, I know really of a start. Right. I know from Iflot, used to be Pujari at Iflot, and I know Dave, he used to visit the temple. Mother Bhagwat used to live in the temple. Anita, all of them, the sister, all the brothers, they used to live in the temple. Soon You go to the temple, you always reach up with them. They always greet you. Very nice devotee. I also, I think I also helped to arrange the wedding of Dave and Anita. So I was there in the wedding, and I know about that. Everything went very nice, and they're going very good in their marriage life up to now. So I can't say any more. Hare Krishna.
So we have a token of appreciation that we would like Maharaj to please give to Dayal Nitai, present to Dayal Nitai and Anita Mataji. Please, Maharaj, if you can, please come forward. I need a devotee to come here alongside to assist me. Haribol. Sean. So that gift, hold on, don't leave us yet. So that gift represents a big picture of Shri Chaitanya Chandra, Nitai Chaitanya Chandra, our deities here, predominating deities here at this green temple. And also we have a certificate of appreciation from His Grace 𝒖𝒏𝒅𝒂𝒚 Maharaj, the serving GBC member, one of the serving member GBC. GBC is governing body commission, and from the management and the devotees, all the devotees, congregational devotees, and it's basically a token of appreciation that is extended from our GBC and all the devotees. And thank you very much, Maharaj, for doing the honors of presenting this token of appreciation. And we would also like, before Anita and Dayal Nitai, would you like to say anything before we let Maharaj, give Maharaj a final concluding word? Dayal? Sure.
Hare Krishna. Well, I would like to thank the management and all the devotees who make all these arrangements for this farewell ceremony, actually, as you call it. I mean, we really, really appreciate it. And actually, we plan to visit often, and whatever knowledge we gain by traveling, at least we would like to share the knowledge here also. So, I never been to India, and I actually organized a Vrindavan village, and I'm just hoping that somebody can continue it in due course of time, and that could be part of our festival, because my whole idea is to whatever festival we do, we are doing it for Prabhupada. We want to make it as grand and big as possible, and we are gonna we're gonna miss y'all, but we're gonna communicate. Hare Krishna.
So usually Dayal Nitai doesn't speak. So it's a very rare occasion to see Dayal Nitai speak. But Anita doesn't usually speak also, but when you give her an opportunity, she's never lost for words. So we are requesting her this one time to share something more with us.
Hare Krishna. I'm a little emotional right now. I never thought I would be this emotional. I mean, I'll miss everybody, that's for sure. This is for the last 15 years that we were here before we came back. I mean, before that, as Anuruddha Prabhu said, we grew up here. Not exactly here in 𝒖𝒏𝒅𝒂𝒚 temple, but for the 15 years that we came back, I was serving here. And I have to thank the management of the temple who have allowed me to perform all the services. I have learned so much. I've grown by performing these services. Garland, my mom is an expert garland maker, but I was still trying. I learned all those years. I did everything just for the pleasure of the Lord. So I want you all to know, and I want to encourage everybody to also, you may not know your talent unless you come and you do it for the Lord. Because for cake, I was never a cake person. I never went, but I did because I wanted to do something for the Lord because I thought the cake Mataji was going away. So that's how I started developing that talent. So whatever I did, whatever little in drama or dance that I did for the pleasure of the Lord, it was just by His mercy that He accepted my service. I'm just so thankful that Sri Sri Nitai Chaitanya Chandra, Lord Jagannath, Baladev Subhadra, and Krishna Balaram and Srila Prabhupada has given me this opportunity to serve for so many years in so many aspects. And I also want to thank the management for believing in me and giving me this opportunity. I'll miss everybody. Thank you.
So we heard from the other speakers. Now we'll hear something from His Holiness Bhakti Vasudeva Maharaj. If you can just conclude for us. Yes, please. Maharaj is experiencing the Guyanese farewell, and maybe he will give a different perspective or add something that will make it more flavorable for us all.
So, we are at a program the other day. So then after the program, I was speaking with Anita, and then she told me that I was actually a friend on Facebook. I remember one time I used to be very active on Facebook. In fact, I was the first 𝒖𝒏𝒅𝒂𝒚 Swami who used Facebook. And I made so many devotees on Facebook. So it is always nice to see people grow in Krishna consciousness. Now they have adult children who are in the university. This is a good setting, a good example. This couple is a good example for us that a younger generation should be able to emulate. We have other devotees who have been married for many years, and these days it's so rampant. I'm dealing with a case now in Germany, in Munich, and the wife went to India for some, visit, and then when she came back, husband was gone. And she was in anxiety, so she asked me to speak with the husband. I was afraid that maybe he would not even talk to me. Then I called, and then he picked my call. So I was asking, what is going on? And he was very open. So here is the deal. This tongue has no bone. All devotees, especially householders, you hear this. And we are living in a community, you hear this. This tongue has no bone. It can be used to build empires. It can be used to destroy families. It can be used to destroy relationships. So, when we are in Krishna consciousness, we are performing some austerity. And when a couple has been together for years, there is a lot of austerities they are performed. The austerity of the tongue, to say only good things that facilitate Krishna consciousness. That should be our watchword. So, I love Guyana for one thing. These flowers, they grow on the street. Even in India, you can get them only in the Himalayas. In your country, they grow on the street. So some people don't know the value of Guyana, spiritually speaking. What is not obtainable in India, in the streets of India, is obtainable in the streets of Guyana. So Guyanese, you are blessed by the best. Hare Krishna.
Jai Shri Nitai Chaitanya Chandra ki Jai, Lord Jagannath Balav Subhadra ki Jai. Kiba Jaya Jaya Gaura Chande Arati Kashoba Chane Arati Kashoba Kiba Jaya Jaya Gaura Chande Arati Kashoba Arati Kashoba Janavi Tatavane Jagamanaloba Janavi Tatavane Jagamanaloba Dake Nitai Chan Mame Gadadara 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 Nikate Advaita Sini Vasa Chatradara 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 Base Ache Gaura Chan Ratna Simhasane Base Ache Gaura Chan Ratna Simhasane Base
Gaurachan Ratna Simhasane Gaurachan Ratna Simhasane Arati Kore na Brahma Adi Devagane Arati Kore na Brahma Adi Devagane Narahari Adi Kore Chamaradulaya Narahari Adi Kore Chamaradulaya Sanjaya Mukunda Vasu Usha Adigaya Sanjaya Mukunda Vasu Usha Adigaya Tanka baje ganta baje baje karatala Tanka baje ganta baje baje karatala Madhura Midanga Baje Paramarasala Madhura Midanga Baje Paramarasala Madhura Midanga Baje Paramarasala Tanka baje ganta baje madur 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 baje Tanka baje ganta baje Tanka baje ganta baje madur 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 baje Tanka baje ganta baje madur 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 Jaya Gauranitai 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 Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai 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 Jaya Gauranitai Bahu Koti Chandra Jini Vadana Ujjvala Bahu Koti Chandra Jini Vadana Ujjvala Bahu Koti Chandra Jini Vadana Ujjvala Padana Ujjala Gala Dese Bana Mala Ore Jala Mala Gala Dese Bana Mala Gala de se banamala Kore jalamala Shiva Sukha Narada Preme Gada Gada Sukha Narada Preme Gada Gada Shiva Sukha Narada Preme Gada Gada Narada Ekadala Bhakti Vinoda Dekhe Gaurara Sampada Bhakti Vinoda Dekhe Gaurara Sampada Bhakti Vinoda Dekhe Gaurara Sampada Jaya Jaya Gaura Chande Arati Kashoba Jaya Jaya Gaura Chande Arati Kashoba Shiva Jaya Jaya Gaura Chande Arati Kashoba Jaya Jaya Arati Kashoba Gaurange Arati Kashoba Jagajana Manaloba Gaurange Arati Kashoba Gaurange Arati Kashoba Jagajana Manaloba Gaurange Arati Kashoba Jagajana Manaloba Jagajana Manaloba Jagajana Manaloba Jaya Gauranitai 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 Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai 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 Jaya Gauranitai Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Prashatya Deshatarine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta-vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta-vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam.
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam.
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam.
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Bolo 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 bolo
Hare Rama Rama Rama
Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare
Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama
Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama
Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Jaya Krishna Balaram Jaya Krishna Balaram Jaya Krishna Balaram Jaya Krishna Balaram
Jaya Krishna Balaram Krishna Balaram Jaya Krishna Balaram
Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Baladeva Jaya Subhadra
Jagannatha Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Baladeva Jaya Subhadra
Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai
Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai
Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada
Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Gaura Hari Bol
Gaura Hari Bol Hari
Namaste Narasimhaya Praladayine Hiranyakashipurvakshaha
Hiranyakashipurvakshaha
Shrilatankanakalaye
Shrilatankanakalaye
Itona Shingha Paratona Shingha
Itona Simha Paratona Simha
Yato Yamitatona Shingha
Yato Yamitatona Simha
Bahirna Shingha Hidahena Shingha
Bahirna Simha Hidahena Simha
Nada Shringamadim Sharanam Prapade
Gamadim Sharanam Prapade
Nada Shringamadim Sharanam Prapade
Simhamadim Sharanam Prapade
Tavakara Kamalavare Nakam Abutta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Kanorvingam Keshavadrita Nadadirupa Jai Jagadishwahare Jai Jagadishwahare Jai Jagadishwahare
Tavakara Kamalavare Nakam Adut Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringa Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare
Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadishwahare Jai Jagadishwahare Jai Jagadishwahare
Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare
Jai Jagadish Jai Jagadish Jai Jagadishwahare
Jai Jagadish Jai Jagadish Jai Jagadish Hare
Jaya Nashingadev 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 Jaya Nashingadev
Jaya Narasimhadev 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 Jaya Narasimhadev
Jaya Prahalad Maharaj Jaya Prahalad Maharaj Jaya Prahalad Maharaj Jaya Prahalad Maharaj
Jaya Prahalad Maharaj Prahalad Maharaj Prahalad Maharaj Jaya Prahalad Maharaj
Jaya Lakshmi Nrsimha Jaya Lakshmi Nrsimha Jaya Lakshmi Nrsimha Jaya Lakshmi Nrsimha
Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha
Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Prabhupada
Jaya Prabhupada 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 Shila Prabhupada
Jai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Gaura Hari Bol
Nitya Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Gaura Hari Bol
Lord Nrsimhadev Bhagwan ki jai Prahlad Maharaj ki jai
Jayom Vishnupada Paramahansa Parivachakacharya Astotar Sata Shri Srimad His Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj ki jai Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vidhi ki jai Namacharya Haridas Thakur ki jai ISKCON Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada ki jai Prem Se Kaho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shyamukunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan ki jai Shri Vrindavan Dham ki jai Mathura Dham ki jai Navadvip Dham ki jai Jagannath Puri Dham ki jai Ganga Mai ki jai Jamuna Mai ki jai Bhakti Devi ki jai Tulsi Devi Maharani ki jai Sankirtan Yagya ki jai Brihat Mirdanga ki jai Samaveta Bhakta Vinda ki jai Gaura Premanande All glories to the assembly. All glories to the assembly. All glories to the assembly. All glories to Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga. Hare Krishna.